If you're not happy with how you are compared to a past version of yourself, I promise you, you will not make progress until you let go of the past fully. And my promise to you in this video is that I'm going to help you fully let go of your past, because until you do so, you will not make progress. And I am full on a victim of this. Sorry, not a victim. No victim mentality on this channel. I'm a culprit of this. Specifically, if you don't know me, my name is Monet, and at 18 years old, I took a gap year from studying computer science at UC Berkeley to go all in on a business, an online business, right? I was seeing a bunch of people on my YouTube page, and I was like, screw this, I'm going all in on entrepreneurship. I know at my heart I'm an entrepreneur and I want to learn these skills before I graduate college. So I took a gap year. 6 months later from starting that gap semester, I actually hit the 10K per month mark. And what I want to tell you, a huge lesson from after that, is there have been periods where I have compared my current self to that gap semester Monet, that 10K per month Monet. And you might do this with health and fitness as well. I'll be fully honest, I'm not at the lowest body fat percentage that I've been in my life. So sometimes I get the thoughts of, oh, just go back to how Monet was a year ago, who was like super lean, didn't have that little pudge on you, and and just copy what he was doing. But the truth of the matter is the game has changed. And there's this guy I watch, Uncle Rami. If you're a Crusader, you already know. He puts a great analogy for this, and it's that the pieces on the board, the chess board, are different from your past version versus you right now. And why is that so important for you to understand? It's because you're trying to play a different game, a game in the past that's no longer the same. The pieces on the board have changed. All you can do are use the pieces in front of you. And as long as you still hold on to the past, you will never play the game that is here right now, which is the current present moment. That is the only game that matters. That is the only thing that matters. That's the only thing you have control over. And not even, if you really go deep into it, you don't even have control over that. But the truth is, that's the only thing you can take action in, which is the current present moment. And as long as you keep comparing yourself to the past version of you and trying to copy what he was doing, you will not move forward. Because the truth is, again, what he was going through is so different than what you're going through right now. You may not even realize it or be aware of it. But the truth is, everything is different. Everything is what is right now. So I need you to do this with me. This is your action step. I need you to stop reminiscing over the past. Let go of it. Totally set yourself free. Tell your Just mentally make that shift that the past doesn't define you. And what you're going to notice is that throughout the day and throughout the next coming days and weeks, you will have thoughts that pop up though of you reminiscing over the past. Oh my god, I just need to copy him. Or like, oh my god, life was so good back then when I was making more money or when I was in a better shape. You will notice, I want you to notice these thoughts, and I want you to just observe them. And I want you to, once you observe them, just replace them with, all I have is now. I am grateful for the now. I'm focused on my current baby step. That is so important. And if you're watching this video and you're very young, maybe you don't have a past to reminisce over. You're so young that right now you don't even enjoy your past, or you look at your past and like, oh, I don't even like that. You are someone that might be super obsessed in the future and obsessed with achieving your endeavors and your external outer purpose, which is fine. You should play the game that you want to play in this life. All I'm saying is, if you're one or the other, you are missing out on making the most progress in your life, which is living in the now. That is how you make stupid fast progress. When I built my business to 10K per month in 6 months, every single day I was focused on the current baby step. I was fully in the now. Yes, I had this really hardcore obsession of the future, but the reason I went super fast though was every day I just locked in on the current thing, and I didn't have to try to lock in. I just was so present and just like focused on the current baby step. The side effect was, if you looked at my life from an outside perspective, you would say he's locked in, and boom, I'm doing it right now. I'm talking about my past. I'm just giving you that as an example, but ideally I should be like, what do I have right now? Right now I'm talking to you, bro. Right now in my apartment I hit a crazy leg day. Oh, that's the past. The rent's due every single day. I got to do that again tomorrow. Because the truth is the process is all we have, the lifestyle is all we have. Who gives a frick about the 10K per month? Who gives a frick about the you being in the best shape of your life? All you have is the now, and are you giving it everything you got? That's all you can say. And if you can say with conviction that yes, I'm giving everything I got to the current thing, that's all there is, man. And fulfilling that inner purpose of realizing that this goes a little deeper into Sikhi spirituality and power of now, but the inner purpose is just remembering that Monit, whatever your name is, isn't what you actually are. That's your life situation. That's your outer purpose. That's your materialistic view. That's your mind's view of yourself or other people. The truth is, you are just life. And the best example I can give you of this, and I'll tie this back to why this is so important, is when you were a kid, and let's say you were playing with like a toy car, right? Let's say you had like a Batman car or whatever. You would put batteries in it and it would run. But what would happen if you took out those batteries? It wouldn't run. You are not the car. You are the batteries. You are that life. That is everything. And when you and I die, all that's left is that life. That is the wisdom of spirituality, that there's this being, this one infinite and finite, formless and non-form, you know, and not in a form state, and timeless, here, now, past, present, everything, infinite, permanent. That is what you are, truly. But we've adopted this ego and this identity that the mind is constantly labeling as this is me. I'm Mon. I go to UC Berkeley. I take 10K per month. And now what you are doing is you're just identifying with your past. And because there's a conflict between you now and your past, you're feeling this weightage of like, life is not fair. Why am I not like I was in the past? Or even, oh, I just need to. You're holding on. You're so attached to the past. And the moment you have an attachment, I'm telling you, it is infinitely harder to progress. In fact, you will not progress. Because again, the games on the chessboard are different. You're trying to use pieces that are not even there. You don't even have a queen on your board and you're trying to make moves with the queen. When you need to move your pawn forward, get the queen and move. That's just an analogy for this. But the truth is, play with the pieces you have. If you're in the worst shape of your life, if you're making no money and you just have pawns on the board, you don't have queens, you don't have kings, play with those pawns. Do the best you can. Make the game so good with those pawns to the best of your ability. And often, and the beauty of this of life, it's not that limited to a chess game where you just have pawns. Those pawns are so much easier to turn into queens in real life. It is so much easier to make progress, bro, when you let go of the past. I can't wait to see you win, my guy. If you're someone that is truly driven, that has a big heart, that is committed to your success, but also has this self drive to help others, you're not just like this eye for an eye Machiavelli type of guy. You're my type of person. Click the subscribe button. I want to amass a group of people that are extremely talented in technically, socially, emotionally, but are also, they have huge hearts and they want to give back and they want to progress in business and fitness and their relationships. If you're that type of person, and most importantly, live their inner purpose of being here in the now, in the current moment, letting go of all this superficial, materialistic nonsense we're fed to believe is all of life and what is so important. If you're that type of person, you're the type of person I want to make these videos for. I can't wait to see you in, my guy. Peace out. Let go of the past.